I'm going to show you how to make creme brulee. More often than not, it's not particularly great. It's either a little bit too rubbery, or it's too sweet, or it's too solid, or it's too liquidy, or it's not smooth, or the sugar crust on the top isn't perfectly crisp. I'm going to share with you my recipe for the silkiest, most wonderful creme brulee, and I'm going to show you how to make that glass sugar crust for the top without the use of a blowtorch nor of your grill of your oven. So firstly, take a vanilla bean. You want to score it, and then using the back of your knife, scrape out the seeds. We're then going to put these seeds, along with the pod, into your cream. And now over a low to medium heat, we're going to bring it to the stage just before it boils. So this is scorching the cream. It's very important we don't allow it to boil, otherwise it'll denature the proteins and then affect our creme brulee, how it sets later on. So we just want to bring it to the stage where you begin to see these little bubbles around the edges of the pan. As soon as you see those little bubbles, you can then remove it from the heat, cover it, and leave it to infuse. So after about 20 minutes, you then want to whisk together your egg yolks and sugar. Remember, as soon as you put these together, you must whisk them straight away. Next, return your cream to that medium heat and bring it to that stage again just before it boils. Remove your vanilla pod and then slowly pour it over your egg yolk mixture while stirring with your whisk. Strain it through a sieve and then pour it into some sort of jug, just so that we can then pour it into our ramekins nice and easily. And then just pour that into each of your ramekins, which, as you can see, I have sitting in a larger oven-proof dish. Pour boiling water into your dish so that it goes to halfway up the sides of your ramekins. Be very careful, however, not to get any of that water into the ramekins themselves. And then they can go straight into the oven at 140 degrees Celsius for a good 35 minutes. Or until they're nicely set with just a slight wobble in the center if you shake them. So you can then remove each ramekin from your water bath and leave them to cool for a good 20 minutes. After which you then want to cover each one with some cling film and then refrigerate them overnight until they're perfectly set. You can also leave them in the fridge for up to 2 days. So just before you're ready to serve them, we can finish them off. So remove them from the fridge, remove the cling film. Then we're going to take a little piece of some sort of kitchen paper and just dab the top of each one, just to remove any little bit of moisture or condensation that might have accumulated in the fridge. Spoon about 1 teaspoon of caster sugar onto each one. Shake them around so that the caster sugar covers the tops nice and evenly. And then for our magic trick, you're going to take a spoon. This is a fairly large spoon, which you also actually need to be willing to sacrifice, because it is going to get burnt and you won't be able to remove that burning stain. You're going to heat it over quite a high heat for about 2 minutes. When doing so, make sure you hold the handle of it with some sort of oven-proof glove. And then lightly press it all over the surface of your creme brulee. So I'll show you up close. As you can see, we've put the first layer of sugar onto your creme brulee, and then with your spoon you're just going to press it lightly all over the top. You'll be able to hear the sizzle, which is so satisfying, and you can see it will caramelize your sugar really nicely. And then just repeat the same thing once more. so sprinkle on your sugar. Give your spoon a quick rinse under cold water and then heat it again. And then lightly press it all over the top so that it's perfectly caramelized. If you have any little bits of stubborn sugar which have spattered up onto the rim, you can just clean those with a little bit of paper towel and some water. And then they're ready to serve straight away and enjoy. So if you don't have a blowtorch, I think this method of creating your sugar crust is perfect. It allows you to maintain that cold set cream beneath the sugar crust. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this one, and I'll see you next time.